Hey everybody! Today is Friday, April the 3rd, 2020. This is your last day of YouTube school for a week. Next week is our spring break. So the entire next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you will not have to sit and watch Miss Pritchett on a YouTube channel. So you have a break. Parents, you have a break. Woo, I'm sure you're tired of it. So, we have been in YouTube school for 12 days. We have had 12 days of YouTube school. Can you believe it? It feels like I haven't seen you guys forever, but then it doesn't feel like it's been 12 days of YouTube school either. If you'll notice, there's some read-alouds on my YouTube channel, not by me. There's 3 of them, one by Jersey, one by Jasper, and one from JC. They chose a book we have here at home and wanted to read aloud to you guys. So you can choose to listen to them, all of them today, or you could space them out today and then a little bit next week. Remember, if you want to review any next week, you can go back and rewatch any of the videos of that type of practice that you want to do. Also, next week, just because you're not in school, if you're not busy, doesn't mean you cannot review some sight words, especially those April ones. Start learning those. Get on IXL, get on Myon. Now, of course, you don't have to spend your whole day, unless your mom and dad want you to. Then you have to do what they say. But a little bit of practice, if you have nothing else going on, isn't going to hurt, okay? All right, let's start off today. Oh, I forgot my shout outs. I actually want to give a shout out to everybody watching this video, because if you are watching this video, you are putting in effort to do schoolwork while we're not in school. And I so appreciate the moms and dads and grandmas and that get you guys on YouTube and sit at home with you and make sure you get that good practice in. You all have done a fabulous job, and I so appreciate it. I also want to shout out to everybody that's been on IXL ever since last week. I want to show you the number of questions that have been answered. Can you read this big number? 6,498 questions. My class has answered 6,498 questions in reading and math. That is unbelievable. That's going to pay off, guys. Believe me, it is. That is wonderful news. Okay, now let's start off with a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock. I don't hear you. I'm just kidding. Who's there? Howard, who? Oh, sorry. Start again. It's hard to do a knock-knock joke all by yourself. Knock-knock. Who's there? Howard. Howard who? How'd I know? Knock-knock. Who's there? Freddie. Freddie who? Freddie or not, here I come. Knock, knock. Who's there? Gus. Gus who? That's what you're supposed to do, Gus. All right, there's just a little bit of knock-knock jokes. My kids have been following me around the house, reading these to me, so I thought I'd share a couple with you guys. All right, let's get warmed up. I'm going to say the sounds, you tell me the word, okay? And then I'm going to ask you for that vowel sound. If you want to extend this practice, grab your whiteboard, write these words as we practice them, okay? Job. Job. What's the vowel? Which is the letter O. Kid. Kid. What's the vowel? Which is the letter I. Ag. Nag. What's the vowel? Which is the letter A. At. Pet. What was the vowel? What's the letter? E. is this. What's the vowel? I. What's the letter? I. Shop. Shop. What's the vowel? Ah. What's the letter? O. Good job. All right, now I have another question for you. Oh, wait, sorry. I skipped a part. Fists up. Let's do our sounds. Remember, when you're writing those sentences, I really want you to practice spelling the words yourself and listening for all the sounds you hear, okay? Because that's going to make you a better speller in the long run. You may not spell them all correctly the first time, but when you're listening for those sounds and you're writing down the sounds that you hear, that's what I want to see, okay? I want to see the sounds that you actually hear because that'll let us know if you're confusing any of your vowel sounds, if you know that sh is spelled sh, if you know that th it's spelled th. If when you hear a long vowel in a word, you'll have to figure out is that two vowels walking or mama e at the end, okay? All of that is helping us learn. All right, fists up, sounding out words. Job. Tell me the sounds in job. J. B. Job. Tell me the sounds in kid. K. I. D. Kid. Tell me the sounds in nag. N. Ag. Nag. Tell me the sounds in pet. P. Et. Pet. Tell me the sounds in this. Th. Is. This. Tell me the sounds in shop. Sh. Up. Shop. Good job. All right. Now, I'm going to say two words, and I want you to tell me the sound that you hear in one word that is not in the other word, okay? So what sound do you hear in play that is not in pay? Listen again. What sound do you hear in play that is not in pay? Oh, the O sound. Pull a, p, a. It's the O sound. What sound do you hear in fork that is not in for? What sound do you hear in fork that is not in for? It's the k sound. That final sound. Fork, for. What sound do you hear in slap that is not in lap? Listen, slap, lap. It's the s sound, the beginning sound. What sound do you hear in black that is not in back? Black, back. It's the O sound. B-O-ack, b-ack. Good job. All right. Next week is spring break, and I want you to think of something you will be doing next week, okay? Just something that you're gonna do. Ask mom or dad what they have plans for. We can't have too big of plans because we're not supposed to really go anywhere, but you could maybe go to a park or in your yard, or maybe you're gonna do a special craft activity. This is what I want you to do. This is called our Think, Draw, Write, which is what we were really getting into before we left school, and we're continuing it. Let me tell you, if you guys go back and look at all the sentences you've written in the last 12 days, you guys have written a ton of sentences, and they've been beautiful. So, first thing, think about something you're gonna do next week, okay? Just think about it. Just something you're gonna do, or maybe something you would like to do. Maybe you're not even gonna get to do it, but something you would have liked to have done if next week would have just been a normal spring break week. Then, the next thing you're going to do, step 2, draw it. Draw with great detail what you're going to do, okay? Great detail. Finally, number 3, you're going to write about it. You're going to tell me what you were going to do, all right? And you can do 1, 2, or 3 sentences, as many as you need to tell me. You can do it on the back of your picture if that helps, okay? You could draw on the front of the page with all your details and then write it on the back, all right? If you are going to be using any sight words in your sentence, Mom, Dad, encourage them to pull this out and find the sight words themselves and copy it down. Don't spell it for them, because by them looking through this chart and finding those words, it's helping reading also, okay? If they need to sound out a word, sound it out. It does not have to be perfect. They do not have to spell everything right yet. We will get there, and the way we'll get there is building those sounds, okay? So you're gonna think of something that you're gonna do next week, or that you had planned to do. You're gonna draw it, and then you're gonna write about it, okay? Think, draw, write. Then, here's what I need you to do for math tomorrow. If you have note cards at home, it'll work. If you don't, you just take paper and you cut them into cards. It's really, really easy. So you can either use note cards or you can use paper. Either way, okay? So I want you to make some flashcards with your addition facts. So all the ways to make 1 plus 0, sorry. All the ways to make 2. 2 plus 0, 1 plus 1. All the ways to make 3, okay? And then I want you guys to use them to memorize these math facts. That means I want us to go from having to use fingers to figure out what 3 plus 4 is, or items, to just knowing it. Okay, so I want you to know that 3 plus 4 equals 7. And boys and girls, I want you guys to make these cards, not Mom and Dad. They can help you, but I want you guys to write the numbers and put the answers on the back, okay? And then Mom and Dad, what you can do is they have to answer so many of these flashcards to get tablet time or TV time or outside time, or answer so many before they brush their teeth and so many after they brush their teeth. You could have where they answer one and then they can shoot at like a trash can with a wadded up thing of paper, see how many points they get. You can make them like this, which is horizontal, or you can make them like this, which is vertical. 8 plus 2 equals. That's an equal sign. Answer is on the back, okay? So I want you to do some flashcards for your math facts. Addition only right now. Addition only, plus only, combining numbers. I just want them, when you see 3 plus 4, you know that it is 7. Okay, I really want us to learn these. It'll make our life much easier. All right, and guess what? That's it. That's all your assignments for tomorrow. Think, draw, write of something you're gonna do next week and make you some math flashcards, okay? Of course, you can get on IXL. Of course, you can get on Myon. Of course, you can get on Starfall. Of course, you can get on YouTube and watch Jack Hartman, Olive and the Rhyme Rescue Crew, the number blocks, the alpha blocks. You can do all of that, okay? Now, even though you're not going to hear from me next week, I'm going to give you a week off. Doesn't mean you have to stop practicing. You can still practice a little here and there if you're not too busy doing other things, okay? I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous week. The kids and my husband will be working. The kids and I will be hanging out here, probably going on some walks, taking the dogs on some walks. We might clean out some stuff. They're not that excited for that part of it. We might do a couple crafts that I found on the internet that we just haven't had time to do. So just some things like that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful spring break, and I will have a video ready for you on Monday, April the 13th. Bye.